Hi guys, this is Delaware Studios. You're welcome to another episode of Android programming. We'll be looking at the Android sickbar term. Now we'll just be incorporating the range sickbar into our application. About we're going to call the necessary library, and we're going to actually show it in the UI of the application. So I'll be moving straight to Android Studio, where I have the directories to the source files. I'll be looking at two modules in this application, the app module and also the range sickbar libraries. Okay, I'll be going through the Gradle scripts so that we'll get to know which dependencies we need in the course of the application. We have the module for the app session and also the module for the range sickbar. And also we have the project Gradle for the Android sickbar term. We'll be looking at the module for the range sickbar. All right, we'll need the compiler SDK 23.0. All right, and also we test instrumentation runner with the Android JUnit runner, and the dependencies we use the app compiler version 7.23.0, the annotations 21.0.3, and also the Robo Electric. The Robo Electric is the 3.0 that's plus, that's increasing, that's for any version that's above 3.0, and also the core 1.9.5. We need this dependency for the range sickbar module. Let's look for the app module. Okay, the app module is actually calling the compile from the project range sickbar, which is this. The range sickbar is a library which we've added through the Gradle script. Also, we have our compiler SDK 23. That's fine. I'll be looking at the rest folder of the application, which you call the layout file. We have the activity underscore main, the main activity. Okay, that's the relative layout. No. The context calling the main activity of the Android sickbar term package with the relative layout as a child with an ID integer, wrap contents on the height. We also have a text view that calls from the string range set integer values. Another text view follows that we assign an ID to the sick value minimum. No. We're going to have the minimum and the maximum. Okay, we have the maximum. I would like you to look at this tag, the org florex SEO Android range sickbar All right, this is actually incorporating the range sickbar into the UI with the term disabled, normal, pressed, shadow, blur. No, you can then add some to this offset, and the offset for the y and x axis. Okay, we close the first relative layout. Another relative layout follows after with the text view, the range sickbar for double values. For double values, when we have for integer and we have for double, as for number values with decimals. Okay, a text view follows. This is for the sick value min double corresponding maximum. And also, this actually brings up the sickbar, okay, from calling the range sickbar library. All right, that's fine. Let's look at the main activity, which we imported the Android range sickbar library over here. Okay, the main activity extends app compare activity, where we set the value for the range sickbar, the sickbar double, the integer, the text int, the maximum text int, the min, and also the maximum text double. We instantiate it with its necessary IDs, calling on the layout activity main. Also, we set the range values, starting from 0 to 30. If you want to set programmatically, you set range of sickbar. Okay, we set the unranged sickbar change listener. And the minimum text int sets the text based on the minimum value, concatenate it with the minimum value gotten, and also for the maximum value. Now for the set range for the double, from point zero to zero, which is 100, point zero. That's from 0 to 100. And we're going to set the unranged sig bar change listener, just like the way we did to the integer. Okay, we set the minimum and also the maximum. All right, I'll be looking at one other class that is very important, which is the range sig bar from the range sig bar library. This is actually the library that is doing the chunk of the sig bar display. Okay. All right, it's a full library that's actually displaying the sig bar to the UI. All right, it's very, very important. That's why we have to include it in our build Gradle scripts. Okay, that's fine. Okay, without much ado, let's look at our manifest. Okay, this is just the normal manifest we used to have with our main activity as a launcher. Okay, that's fine. We don't have much on this application. It's just how to show a sig bar. If you want to actually incorporate a sig bar into your application, you have to follow these steps. As the styles, the strings, just the app name, and the dimensions is a short, and also the colors. I would like to show this in my Android in my emulator, which is the Android emulator, so that we're able to see the sig bars for the integer and also for the double. Okay, this is my Android emulator, where we have an Android sig bar thumb application. We have the minimum value 0 for the integer values and also the maximum values 30. So we can decide to increase this. Okay, and you notice this sig bar keeps moving to 14, the minimum value. You can place it back to 0. Okay, it's likewise for the maximum value. You can set it up to this. You can work more on this sig bar, probably in the course of a form or something, like you want to increase the some length and you want to set it up, or you give the user the full use of setting up the value for a particular form field. You can actually set this up and get the value from it. Just work more on the source files, and you can use it up in the course of your application. This is a double, which can be used for currency. Okay, need to increase this. Okay, you notice this. Set the minimum value to 41.72. It can be 41.72 dollars. Try to decrease it up. The same thing goes for the maximum value. Okay, all right. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. This is a simple application, and you can add it up to your form. You can tweak up your form. You can tweak up your UI and use it in the course of your application. I'll be uploading the source files to my GitHub account, so pick it up from there and work on this. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful time. Bye bye, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.